Across Newcastle and the Hunter, 2NURFM 103.7. It's good to have this young lady back. We haven't seen her actually in here for a while from Grandades as part of our No Sweat Tech today. Verena Franz. Verena, almost forgot what you look like as well.
Yeah, same. No, it's really nice to be back in person.
Absolutely. Now, you've been sort of getting us on this tech journey. We've looked at phones, we've looked at plans, we've looked at all sorts of things and how to be safe and secure. Now that we're pretty much set up, you've got a list of apps that we need to know about, and I'm quite embarrassed to say that your list, I have not got any of these apps on my phone. So, loser of the week, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. I just... this is why we're doing this. And
absolutely.
I thought it would be nice to talk about how apps and your phone can actually make your life easier, and that's why I want to touch on these.
The first one you've got is for music lovers, and even the name of this one is fantastic. Shazam.
Yes, Shazam. You open this application while you're out and about and you hear the song. It's like, oh my God, this is a song I haven't heard in ages. I love it. What is it called? It's always like, oh, who is it by? The app listens to the song, you get as close to the speaker as you can and don't have people talking around you too loud. But it identifies songs and lets you know what it's called. And you can even save it to your Spotify list.
And what this will actually save is we get a lot of calls where someone will ring up and say, look, 3 weeks ago I'm not sure if it was in the morning or afternoon, you played this song and it had this and that. And of course, if it was that long ago, it's a bit of a trek. So if you hear us play a song and you're like, I love that song, Shazam will be the way for you.
That's right. Or get the 2NURFM app and you see what song it is live.
Right. Exactly. See, she's doing our promotion for us. Yeah. Canva is another one. We use this website in here to do a lot of the things that we put on our Facebook page, but it is a really cool app for pictures and photos.
Yeah, it's an amazing graphic design app. It's actually also created by an Australian female entrepreneur that wants to take on your big companies like Adobe. Basically, she's in competition with Adobe InDesign and Photoshop.
That's a big call.
And she's doing great. It's never been so easy to create compelling graphics in a few minutes. Anyone who has social media going on or loves doing birthday cards or just really likes to be creative that way, check out Canva, Canva.
Now, here's a couple of different apps for motorists. Now, finding a park can be pretty challenging, but there's one first up that you've got for us right here in the Hunter.
Yeah, so for Newcastle, EasyPark is that app that you can use for your parking. It can show you where parking is available and you use it as your parking meter. You can even extend your parking if it is allowed in an area while you're there. Or if you don't need to park for as long, you stop the parking, you get charged less.
Charge less for parking. What a novel
idea.
Yeah,
and you can have a business and private account. You can let it easily do all your business parking, and it's so much easier for your paperwork.
Another one that we'll just touch on quickly, Linked, for when you can actually drive to Sydney again and pay your tolls that way.
In case that happens ever again.
Now, what about the ATO? It's on a tax time, so probably a good time to think, why would having the ATO app be an advantage for us, Verena?
Well, the ATO app offers for you to track your expenses throughout the app straight to the government throughout the year. So in the end, if you do your own tax returns, at the end of the year, you just hand in all the other things you still need, but you've done the groundwork through the year. So if you already take photos of your receipts, might as well take them in the ATO app and have them there.
Once you've got your tax refund back, you can get out and do a bit of shopping, and you've got the app for us to have a look at.
Stowcard, yes. So it's about all these membership cards and Woolworths or Coles or Flybuys or whatever. You can
because having a wallet is putting cards in, that is so 2019. We don't do that anymore.
My partner doesn't even carry a wallet anymore. It's a bit ridiculous.
It is we don't need to anymore if you've got everything on your phone, but it's such a security thing. You're like, I'm going to walk in and even just pay for petrol, leaving the wallet in the car. It just it just still feels wrong. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. But I mean, you have your license in your Service New South Wales app nowadays, so you don't need to bring a wallet with your license. So you can use Stowcard to save all your membership card numbers, and you just bring the app up on your phone to scan a barcode with the number, and it works.
All right, so before we run out of time, we've got to move on to some of the scams. There is only one app that you must have on your phone.
Yeah, what's the one you want to show me?
So you're saying all of these ones, they're all good. What about this? Snake. The original.
It looks like a Nokia phone.
Yeah, the original Nokia phone. The only app it had on it was Snake, and you can actually get that on your phone, and it just looks like the old school Nokia phone. And
I love that.
And I got to say, all the little kids that are in our family, was impressing them by my Snake skills. So. I've got that.
Ooh,
That's
I
what you
definitely
need.
got that screen full in my teenage years.
Absolutely. Some scams of the week at the moment, or in and all around the census. So they're trying to figure out more way to get your money that way.
Yeah, it's just ABS wants you to be aware that some people are trying to get personal information around this like census that's going on at the moment. So just if you're ever unsure, contact 1300 135 070 and make sure it is actually the ABS, and they will never ask you for your bank or tax file details.
I guess that is the theme for any email or phone message or anything you get. If it's asking you for those details, it's probably fake.
That's right. But I think the census is pretty much on paper anyway, so stick with that.
And they're not asking for your money because they're just
Yeah.
asking to know where you were on a certain date. All right, as always, a pleasure. Verena Franz from Grand Aids, thank you. And we'll catch you in a fortnight for a little bit more No Sweat Tech at 2NURFM 103.7.